Hello and welcome to Wednesday's Words of Worship. There are probably a lot of you who are listening who enjoy gardening, or maybe you've planted a garden this year. Maybe you even farm for a living. And it's so rewarding to watch as your garden matures and the plants grow and you begin to get a harvest from the plants. It's especially rewarding when you have grown those plants from seeds that you put in the ground. My dad's been visiting with us this week and we got to pick zucchini and squash together, and he helped me can some pickles from our cucumbers, and we even tried making strawberry jam. Now, we reflected on God's blessings as we watch our gardens grow and produce crops. And it brings to our mind all those biblical references about seeds and sowing and reaping a harvest. And there's a reference in the book of John chapter 12. And this account takes place after Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem. And Jesus says this, "The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. I tell you the truth, unless a kernel of wheat falls to the ground and dies, it remains only a single seed. But if it dies, it produces many seeds. The man who loves his life will lose it, while the man who hates his life in this world will keep it for eternal life. Whoever serves me must follow me, and where I am, a servant will be also." Jesus was explaining why he must die. Unless a kernel of wheat is buried in the ground, it will not grow or produce many more seeds. Jesus had to die to pay the penalty for our sin. He also demonstrated his power over death. His resurrection proves he has eternal life. And because Jesus is God, Jesus can give us that same eternal life to everyone who believes in him. And then Jesus goes on to talk about a man who loves his life, that he will lose it, while the man who hates his life will keep it for eternal life. Jesus uses two different words here for life. The first word is psuche, which refers to our present existence in this world and our desires and our will. The second word, zoe, and refers to the spiritual or eternal life. So anyone who loves their life here and now will lose it, and anyone who hates their life of the here and now will keep it or trade it for spiritual eternal life. David Jeremiah writes, "To pursue a life with a materialistic philosophy will cause a person to miss what God has for them in the spiritual realm. And the natural outpouring of eternal life perspective is the outflow of serving and following Christ." So as you work in your gardens or pass by a farmer's field, be thankful that Jesus was willing to die for you, and remember to keep his eternal spiritual perspective that will allow you to serve and follow him. Hey, thanks for listening. I'm Kevin, and I hope to see you again next week.